This is about defending democracy. This is no longer Democrats versus Republicans. What do you want your kids to believe in? There must be give and take.
This is White Flag with Joe Walsh.
Hey, I apologize at the outset. I'm going to lose my shit in this quick take. My language is going to be atrocious and off the wall. I apologize. I'm going to come across as pretty pissed off. This will be more of a rant than a take. And I do apologize for that. I'm so fucking pissed off about this. 3.5 years ago, there was a violent attempt to overthrow an American election. 3.5 years ago, the majority of one of our two major political parties believed an election was stolen. They believed in a stolen election lie. They were incited to violence, and they went to Washington, D.C., thousands of them, to overthrow the election, to hang Mike Pence, to injure Nancy Pelosi, and to keep Donald Trump in office. That happened. That happened in America 3.5 years ago. 3.5 years ago, for the first time in this country's history, we had a president lose an election, and he didn't have the fucking balls or the decency to do the right thing, to put the country first, to concede, to put the country first, to participate in the peaceful transfer of power. Trump didn't have the courage to do that. He didn't have the decency to do that. He didn't have the balls to do that. He didn't have the patriotism to do that. And instead, he said, fuck it, I won. He lied to the American people over and over and over. He lied before the election to incite violence. He got violence. He lied the day of January 6th, and he's been lying ever since. That happened in this country. And it's atrocious, and it's despicable, and it's embarrassing that he's running for president again, that he is one of our two major political parties. He's the nominee, a guy who lost an election and refused to concede, a guy who took a knife and stabbed our elections process in the heart. And he's doing it again. Donald Trump is doing it again. He's out there again right now saying, fuck no. If I lose this election, I will not accept the results. Donald Trump is saying that again right now. He wants violence again right now. He wants violence again if he loses. My God, man, wake up. And it's not just Trump. It's Trump's sycophants and cheerleaders in the right-wing media world, my former world of right-wing media. And I get really worked up about this because I used to be in right-wing media. And it just pains me and saddens me and angers me that people in right-wing media like Hannity and Tucker Carlson and all the rest lie to their audience. Greg Gutfeld, this guy on Fox News, a comedian, he's on that show, The Five. He said the other day, if elections were honest, Trump would win in a landslide. Greg Gutfeld said that the other day. If elections were honest, Trump would win in a landslide. What's he doing? He's doing the same thing Trump's doing. He's lying to his audience. He's getting them angry and outraged so that if and when Trump loses, they will get violent again. Greg Gutfeld is purposely lying to his audience and purposely inciting violence. They're doing it again. Wake up, America. They're doing it again. Trump and his cheerleaders are doing it again. They're inciting another January 6th. They want another January 6th. This is a lie. If elections were honest, you say that, you're telling your audience, Greg Gutfeld, that our elections in this country are not honest. That is a bullshit, dangerous lie. We have the best and safest and most secure elections on the planet. Are there problems? Absolutely. Widespread fraud? Never. This is so dangerous, guys. This is so dangerous. It's this thing they're doing again. Trump and his sycophants. Greg Gutfeld is just a stupid, fucking, ignorant, greedy Trump sycophant who lies to his audience to keep that show on Fox News. They're doing it again. They're telling their audience, Trump's telling his voters, he's telling his people, he's telling his followers that either I win or it will be stolen from me. This is what he said day after day before the 2020 election. Trump said it, knowing it would piss off people, his people, when he lost, right? He wanted there to be unrest. He wanted there to be chaos. He wanted there to be violence. How the hell can anybody vote for somebody like that? That is un-American. That is someone who is disloyal to this country. Someone who wants there to be violence in this country. Someone who wants an election overthrown is a traitor. And Trump's cheerleaders are traitors for saying this. If elections were honest, Trump would win in a landslide. That is just an outrageous, dangerous lie. That's an attack on America. That's an attack on America. Fuck you, Greg Gutfeld, for doing that. Fuck you for getting down on your knees and echoing Trump's lies. Fuck you. What a horrible thing to do. What a treasonous thing to do. What a disloyal thing to do. What a pathetic thing to do. I know, because I come from MAGA, that the bulk of MAGA is going to believe this shit. This pains me and this saddens me because I know Greg Gutfeld's audience is going to believe this lie. And when Trump loses in November, they're going to say it was rigged, it was stolen, it wasn't an honest election. And Donald Trump somewhere is going to smile. He's going to smile because it's what he wants. Who wants that for this country? Who wants their voters to believe our election system is horribly dishonest and fraudulent? What kind of a person would attack our country like this? And as importantly, how could anybody listen to Greg Gutfeld? But more importantly, how could anyone vote for Donald Trump? A person who is taking a match again, lighting a match again, and throwing it on our democracy and throwing it on our Constitution. Purposely inciting violence and unrest. How could anyone vote for someone like that? I'm Joe Walsh. This is White Flag with Joe Walsh. Joe Walsh White Flag at gmail.com. One word, Joe Walsh White Flag at gmail.com. Be brave.
Thank you for listening. Remember to listen, share, and follow White Flag with Joe Walsh on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and everywhere great podcasts are found. And be sure to leave a 5-star review. This has been White Flag with Joe Walsh.